Jason, it's finished 0-0 against Ilkeston this afternoon. I'm sure you'll have a lot of positives you want to take out of that performance.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, we got the clean sheet. There was a lot of great performances out there for the lads. Dug in, created chances. I think if we've been a little bit negative, we probably should have took our chances of being a bit more ruthless in the box. But overall, it was definitely a performance that we can look to and build on, and we played well.
Yeah, and that first half in particular, obviously Ilkeston aside that are up there in the playoff positions, gave us a rough afternoon early on the campaign, but you could see in that first half that really they didn't have many chances at all, really, and it was Whitby that really sort of pushed on looking for that opener.
Yeah, I think throughout the game we created the majority of chances. Had it been a little bit more quality, breaking our neck to get in the box, we could have scored maybe. I think Blandy made two great saves throughout the game, but barring that we kept them quite limited to chances, and I thought overall on reflection we probably had the best chances throughout the game.
Yeah, and in terms of those chances as well, as you'd expect, at half-time you sort of expect a bit of a reaction from Ilkeston because probably they would have thought they were a bit below par in terms of creating chances. In the second half, like you mentioned, he did get that test, but once again the defence and Shane Bland holding resolute as they have done recent weeks when they've been called upon.
Yeah, defensively I thought we were excellent. We really limited them to anything really. We knew they'd have a little spell in the game, which we roared out, and we created chances from the back of that, getting in behind. Probably could have been onside a bit more and created a lot more chances through that, but as a reflection, me, Gary, Nath, we're very happy with the lads and the performance that we put out today.
Yeah, and for you as well, I'm sure you'll have had a bit more to do perhaps in terms of what you normally would on a match day with Lids and Nath Thomas out there playing. That was really, especially with Lids out of necessity, wasn't it, with a few shortages at the back, but good to see everyone stand firm and really put a good performance in. Frank Whelan, obviously a big name out the club, really been good for us, but it was good to see that everyone just settled in and didn't look too disturbed by that.
No, exactly. Obviously the gaffer came in, was like a Rolls Royce at the back there, but yeah, we miss Franksy. Darcy wasn't available today, both very good players, but we had a strong bench today which we haven't had previously, and obviously lads that came on today can make a difference and help the team, and that's what we need. We need a solid 16 lads ready to raring to go and play the part as and when we need them.
Yeah, and in terms of that bench as well, it was good that you were able to turn to it. Good to see Alfie Doherty back involved. Perhaps like a bit rusty there, but I suppose the main thing is just to have him back out there playing once again and available.
Yeah, we've seen it in training. Alfie's a great player. He's got energy, bags of energy. He's good on the ball. It's great to have him back. Also Hawksy, we missed Hawksy as well. But it's great to have these players and these options available for the upcoming games. Obviously we've got a break next Saturday, so that'll give us time to get the lads all fully back fit, raring to go for the Blythe game.
Yeah, and another new addition as well, Matty Tyman came off the bench late on, replacing Connor Simpson, who's now going to be leaving the club again, so I suppose really sort of a straight replacement there, but Matty, I'm sure, is a player that you'll know plenty about as well, from your playing days together, and you see what he can bring to the side.
Yeah, definitely. Matty will be a player that'll get hold of the ball. He won't shy away from challenges. Simo's been brilliant while he's been here. Obviously it's disappointing to actually lose him, because in certain games you could have played both of them up top, but Matty, he'll work the front line for us and defenders, and we'll get players running off him to create chances, and also he's got an eye for a goal.
Yeah, and just looking at that performance as a whole, then obviously 0-0 it finished, but good to see that after the struggles that we had at the start, what you sort of inherited perhaps when yourself and Lids took over that in that management hot seat, it's good to see that against the Strongs like Ilkeston you're really competing against them.
Yeah, definitely. I think on our day we're a match for anyone, but we need to build on this. Like, we need to go to places high up the table and get results. A draw today was a good result for us. They were 5-1 beaten once in 5, I think, before the game, so it shows that we can match any team. We just have to be on it and at our best throughout and keep the standards high.
You know, just looking at that next game, you've got a nice break with the next Saturday off, and then going up to Boxing Day, and you know, Blythe, a side that are in the position at the bottom of the table, but you always know in those sort of Christmas fixtures that, you know, it's going to be who wants it more sometimes, and you know, I'm sure there'll be a bit of needle in that one too, which you're looking forward to.
Yeah, definitely. Blythe's a massive game for us. I heard they're a bit of a rival round here, so it'll be one that we'll go to there. We want to do well. They've got players where they're probably in a false position, maybe could pick up and do well eventually, so it'll definitely be a tough game. I think within this league you have to be on it constantly, every game.
How much it is,